We're a very tight round to start things off. Must be nice to kind of watch on and see all that going down.
Yeah, I think everyone should be pretty happy with the quality of footy that was played in weekend one. We didn't get the result we wanted, but I think some of the stuff that we worked on in pre-season, just conditioning levels and some basic stuff, shone through in times, and a couple of mental errors, I think, away from probably getting a result we weren't really sure we would get in round one.
It's always tough round one, isn't it, just to know what you're going to be up against as well?
Yeah, and I suppose given the disruption leading into round one with public grounds being closed and things like that, we made do with whatever we could do, and prep was actually pretty good. And like I said, a couple of mental errors away from probably getting a decent result for the start of the year.
Do you need to change much this week?
No, we won't change much this week. Again, like, you get excited by this fixture being in the diary, and when we see the fixture list, we get excited by weeks like this. But we've made a real commitment to this year, been focusing on developing players and making players better, and nothing's changed this week. We've still gone about our conditioning levels, improving skills and habits, and then we'll put the gloss on it hopefully this evening, and we'll go out on Saturday.
Did the guys all pull up okay from last week?
Yeah, we were a bit sore on Tuesday. We do an optional recovery kind of session on Mondays, which some of them took up, and again, they're still banged up Tuesday, so we just slightly pulled off the pedal, but we'll rev it up tonight and we'll launch into the weekend.
So you're saying a bit of a disrupted pre-season as opposed to previous years?
Yeah, well, just given the nature of the start of the year and the way things happen, we started slightly later in January with the season starting a bit later, and then there's a public grounds closed 2 weeks leading just into round one, so you kind of have to make do with whatever you can get your hands on. We went to RMC and did some off-field stuff and some team building, things like that, but ideally not great prep for on-football stuff. But yeah, we made do, and it's the same for every club, so we know that.
Do you think you've blown the cobwebs out now, though, for this coming weekend?
Yeah, I think if you get 2 trials and then leading into round one, that gives you 3 games to get started. But with the tough period we have to start the season with Queanbeyan, Royals, Tuggeranong and West back-to-back, that's kind of a 6-week period where we don't get a break from footy. So we're pretty conscious of that, and we've been looking after the boys, knowing that by round 5, I think it is, we'll be in pretty good stead if we look after them.
So you're not putting too much pressure on the guys, you're still, just get them in shape?
Yeah, like I said, we've committed to making them better footy players this year and trying to really up the conditioning levels from ever before, and we'll keep on going because, like I said, round 6, that's when we want to be humming.